My name is Howard W. Littell, Jr. I am the son of Colonel Howard W. Sr. I'm here for one reason. I'm a veteran like my father, my grandfather, and his fathers before him, and my nephews from Annapolis and West Point. What I see here is not about polls. What I see is the restriction of the American flag, which I do not believe Hawaii has their opportunity or right under the Constitution to do so. The rules of what the flag should stand for and how it should be flown are governed by our federal statute. I am here today to protest that this bill, which you do not wish to make law, which needs to be made law, not a resolution. We know a resolution means very little here in this building. I know well, I served this building very well when we rebuilt it. This does not mean it's wrong, but we need a law to protect the flag, not to protect the veteran. We can protect ourselves. I present to you my Vietnam ribbons and a small version of the United States of America flag that I hope you will take to your office and reconsider and make sure this becomes a law and not a resolution, and you respect the rights of all citizens to fly an American flag anywhere, any place, anytime in this United States or in any country. It is not your right to control my right of that under the Constitution of the United States. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Littell, very much. Is there anybody else?
This is not about polls. This is about freedom to do. We can plant clotheslines in places now that we couldn't plant clotheslines before. It's awful funny that the House of this state figured that this bill should be heard and passed it to you folks. And it just looks awful funny to me that you folks don't believe that something that they pass should even be heard. Now that's the division. You know, we're supposed to be a unified, state. We talk about being unity, we talk about being one, we talk about doing things right, and yet one side won't even listen to what the other side has put in to even discuss it on the floor. That's what I don't understand. You know, I've watched, within the last few years, I have watched I've been really getting more involved and seeing what's going on. It's just blowing my mind. You know, there's people, we're not stupid, and I know you're not, or you wouldn't be sitting where you're at. But they pull so much wool over our eyes to make us think that we need people inside there to make our decisions, when the people are there to make the decisions that we want made. That's why they're put in office. So I just can't understand why somebody can not even listen to a bill that half of this building thought was worth listening to. Okay, thank you very much.
In my eyes, is one of the most beautiful sights one can imagine, especially of what it represents: freedom and liberty, which unfortunately we are losing little by little in our country today. People come from all around the world to come to this great nation to escape tyranny. These immigrants should only know that our beloved flag cannot be flown in a certain planned community. And how ironic is that? Because they came from a place where they didn't have that very freedom and liberty to do so. When I observe the flag, I just don't see red, white, and blue with stars on it. I see the sacrifices that our military and their families bestowed upon the American people. Imagine a soldier living in that community, coming home from war, only to find out what he or she fought so hard for will not be permitted to fly the flag in front of his or her own home. How crazy is that? So we should have the freedom and liberty to fly the American flag anywhere in the United States of America without question. In addition, if our flag cannot be flown and is unacceptable in certain planned communities in this great nation, well, that is not only very sad, it is a disgrace, it is arrogance at its best. I never quite understood why people around the world call us the ugly American, because it is a term that refers to perceptions of arrogant, demeaning, thoughtless, and ethnocentric behavior of American citizens. And I refuse to believe that is true, especially as it pertains to our flag. Please, I beg you to reconsider your stand.
To me and my family, my fellow veterans, Old Glory represents not just a piece of cloth, but a symbol of the greatest gift ever bestowed to a country. our freedom. Therefore, I and my family humbly request that you support the process allowing for House Bill 2311, our flag bill, to become a law and not a resolution.
I'm here just because this young man, and he looks like a kid to me, is a veteran that I want to see get treated better than we got treated, and our flag treated better than they treated it when I was there. So that's my motivation. You don't know me because I never come here to ask for anything. I don't want anything. But I do want this young man to have his due, which would be a hearing, so please reject this resolution. Everybody did. Every American deserves the right to fly the flag. Please reject this resolution. I can respect it if you don't want to hear it, or my arguments don't persuade you, that's fine. But please don't placate me with this. Thank you.